So moving into the next example question, and this example we will read the question. A is 3 times efficient than B and can finish the work 10 days earlier as compared to B. How much time both will take to finish the same amount of work is what is the question. So A is 3 times efficient than B. So then B will take thrice the number of days what it takes for A, because A is 3 times efficient than B. So if A is taking X days to finish the work, then B will be taking 3X days to finish the work. So that means A is 3 times efficient than B and can finish the work 10 days earlier as compared to B. So 3X is the time taken by B. So what is the difference between A and B in terms of number of days? It is 10 days. So that means X plus 10 is equal to 3X or X is equal to 5. So that means A can take 5 days, then B will be taking 15 days. Okay. So that is what is the difference of 5 and 15. It will be given as 10 days. So what is the capacity? A is able to finish the work in 5 days. B is able to finish the work in 15 days. So what is the total work? The total work is equal to because A is finishing it in X days. X, what is X? X value is equal to 5. So A will be taking completely finishing it in X days or 5 days, and B will be finishing it in 3X days or 15 days. So what is capacity? The capacity will be 1:3. So that means A is having 3 times the capacity compared to B. So if B is having a capacity of 1 unit, then what is the capacity of A? Capacity of A is equal to 3 units. And then how much time both will take to finish the same amount of work is what is the question. So what is the total capacity of A and B? Total capacity of A and B is equal to 4 units per day. And what is the total work? Total work is equal to 15. So what is the time taken? It is 15 divided by 4, which is equal to 3 by 4 days is what is answer to this question. Now moving into the next question, a question of pipes and cisterns. A tank can be filled completely in 6 hours, but because of the leak at its bottom, it takes 2 more hours to get filled. So in how much time the leak can empty the full tank is what is the question. So tank can be filled completely in 6 hours. So what is the total time taken by the pipe? The pipe is taking 6 hours to fill the tank, but it takes 2 more hours to get filled because of its leak at the bottom. So pipe plus leak will take 2 more hours more. 2 more hours. So that means it is 6 hours plus 2, which will give you 8 hours. And if you are considering the capacity of the tank to be a common factor of 6 and 24, 6 and 8, and you are taking the tank capacity as 24 liter, then the pipe capacity is equal to 4 liters because it is 24 divided by 6, which is equal to 4. And the pipe plus leak capacity is equal to 3 because it is 24 divided by 8, which is equal to 3. Now what is the net capacity? The net capacity or the leak capacity is actually 1 liter per hour. So how much time will the leak take to empty the full tank? What is the tank capacity? Tank capacity is 24 liter. And what is the capacity of the leak? The capacity of the leak is equal to 1 liter per hour. So what is the time taken? The time taken will be 24 hours by the leak to completely empty the full tank. So that is about this question. Now moving into next question. It's more type of a funny type question. Okay, monkey climbs on a greased pole. In 1 minute it goes up by 3 meters. So in 1 minute it goes up by 3 meters, while in the next 1 minute it comes down by 2 meters. So there is this constructive work and a destructive work because it is a greased pole. So if the height of the pole is 50 meters, how many minutes the monkey will be at the top is what is the question. Okay. So the total pole height is 50 meters. So in the first minute, what is happening is that the monkey will be going up by plus 3 meters. But in the second minute, the monkey will move down by 2 meters. So the first minute, it goes up by plus 3 meters. and the second minute it moves down by minus 2 meters. So in 2 minutes, the effective movement of the monkey is actually 1 meter. So you have to see that the total height of the pole is 50 meters, and when the monkey reaches 47 meters, it will take to go to 50 meters, because from 47 meters in one single jump the monkey will be able to go to 50 meters, because the monkey is able to go up by 3 meters in one single jump. So once it reaches 47 meters, then it will take only 1 more minute for the monkey to reach 50 meters. Okay, because in one single jump it is able to go up by 3 meters. So we will have to see how many minutes it takes for the monkey to reach 47 meters. So every 2 minutes the monkey effectively moves by 1 meter. So that means what will be the total time taken? The total time taken will be 47 into 2. 47 into 2 minutes to reach 47 meters. But once it reaches 47 meters, it will take only one single minute for the monkey to reach up to 50 meters. So that means it is 47 into 2 plus 1 minute, which will give you 95 minutes as the answer. So this is a very good question. It's a funny question because most of the students will confuse and they will take it as 50 into 2. 50 into 2, because they will always consider that it has to reach 50 meters. So then 1 meter will be covered for every 2 minutes, and then 50 into 2 minutes, 100 minutes will be the answer, will be the choice of most students. But you have to see logically, once the monkey reaches 47 meters, it only takes 1 more minute to reach 50 meters. So that means after 47 into 2 minutes, in the next 1 minute, the monkey will be reaching 50 meters, or it will be reaching the top. So that means the total it will be taking 95 minutes to reach a height of 50 meters. So the next example question. The question is, A can finish a task in 10 days while B takes 12 days to finish the same task. So that means again it is a multiple of 10 and 12. So let us assume that the total work unit is equal to 60 units. So A can finish a task in 10 days while B takes 12 days to finish the same task. They start the work together. Okay, they are starting the work together, and after 3 days A moves away. Okay, so how much time will B take to finish the work is what is the question. So the total work, if we are assuming it to be 60 units, then what is the capacity of A? Because A is taking 10 days to finish the work, so that means the capacity of A is equal to 6, and B is taking 12 days, so that means capacity of B is equal to 5. So for 3 days A and B work together, okay, and after 3 days A is moving away, so how much time B will take to finish the work is what is the question. So let us see what is total capacity of A and B. So it is 6 plus 5, or it is equal to 11 units a day. So for the first 3 days the work is done at 11 units per day. So it is 11 into 3, and then B takes n number of days to finish the work. So how much time B is taking is what is the question. So B will be taking n number of days, let us assume n number of days, with the capacity of B as 5 units per day. So that means 11 into 3 plus 5 into n is equal to 60, from which you will be able to find out the value of n, and it comes to be 27 divided by 5, which is equal to 2 by 5 number of days. So that is what is this example. Now moving into the next question. Ram can finish half of a task in 9 days, while Shyam can finish 1/4 of the same task in 3 days. How many days they will take to finish the work together is what is the question. So Ram can finish half of a task in 9 days, while Shyam can finish 1/4 of the same task in 3 days. How many days they will take to finish the work together is what is the question. So Ram is finishing half of the work in 9 days. So total work will be finished by Ram in 18 days. Shyam is finishing 1/4 of the task in 3 days. So that means Shyam will take 12 days to finish the work. So it is about 18 and 12. So Ram will be taking total 18 number of days and Shyam will be taking total 12 number of days. Okay. So let us assume a common factor of 18 and 12. So that comes to be 36, isn't it? 36 is a common factor of both 18 and 12. So that means RAM capacity is equal to 2 units per day because it is 36 divided by 18. Shyam capacity becomes 3 units per day because it is 36 divided by 12. Okay. So how many days they will take to finish the work together is what is the question. So what is total capacity? Total capacity is equal to 5 units per day and we will have to finish 36. So it is 36 divided by 5 will be the answer. So what is our answer? Our answer is 7 1/5 days is the answer for this question. Now moving into the next question, Rahul and Nisha. So we will be doing large number of questions of every pattern. So Rahul and Nisha finishes a work together in 20 days while Nisha alone finishes the work in 30 days. How many days Rahul alone will finish the work is what is the question. So Rahul and Nisha together finishes the work in 20 days. Nisha alone can finish the work in 30 days. So let us assume a common factor of 20 and 30 which is equal to 60. So Nisha doing the work in 30 days means Nisha's capacity is equal to 2 and Rahul and Nisha together does it in 20 days. So that means Rahul plus Nisha capacity is equal to 3. So what is Rahul capacity? Rahul capacity is equal to 1 unit per day. So how many days will Rahul take? Rahul will take 60 days to finish 60 units of work because the capacity of Rahul is only 1 unit per day. Now moving into the next question. Suresh can finish a task in 24 days. Along with Monica, Suresh completed the task and they were paid rupees 108 and rupees 162 respectively. How many days they would have taken to finish the work together is what is the question. So Suresh alone can finish the work in 24 days. Along with Monica, Suresh completed the task and they were paid rupees 108 and rupees 162 respectively. So that means Suresh gets 108 and Monica gets 162. How many days they would have taken to finish the work together is what is the question. So ratio of their wages becomes equal to ratio of their capacities. So Monica is to Suresh becomes equal to 108 and rupees 162. So along with Monica, Suresh completed the task. So that means Monica comes first. So Monica was paid rupees 108 and Suresh was paid rupees 162. So ratio of their wages equals ratio of their capacities. So that means Monica is to Suresh is equal to 108 is to 162. 108 is to 162 becomes equal to 2 is to 3. So this is the ratio of the capacities of Monica and Suresh. So let us consider that Monica capacity is equal to 2 units per day and Suresh capacity is equal to 3 units per day. Okay. So they can completely finish a task in 24 days. Now Suresh can finish the task in 24 days. What is capacity of Suresh? It is 3 units per day. So that means the total work is equal to 24 into 3 or it becomes equal to 72 units of work. In how many days they would have taken to finish the work together? How many days they would have taken to finish the work together is what is the question. So what will be their combined capacity? Combined capacity is equal to 5 units and the work to be finished is 72. So what is answer? It is 72 divided by 5 or it comes to 14 2/5 days. So that is about this example question. So each question is of a different kind. There are slight differences with respect to questions. You will have to practice all these questions to gain speed such that you have to do the largest number of questions within the minimum time frame. We are moving into the next example question. So this example, A is 3 times as efficient as B and finishes the task 32 days ahead of B. find the number of days required to finish the task if both are working simultaneously is the question. So this is the next example question. So A is 3 times as efficient as B and finishes the task 32 days ahead of B. So we have already did a question in this kind of a pattern. So that means this 32 days will be the difference between the total number of working days of A and B. So let us assume that A is requiring X days to finish the work and B is requiring 3X days to finish the work. So what is the difference? The difference is equal to 3X minus X, which is equal to 2X. And then the difference is given as 32 days. So that means from this, what is value of X? X is equal to 16 and then 3X becomes equal to 48 days. Now together they will be able to finish the work as 1 by 16 plus 1 by 48 is equal to 4 divided by 48 or 1 by 12th part of the work. Okay. So when your capacity is larger, then the time required will be lesser. And when your capacity is smaller, the time required will be larger. So we will be able to do it as the inverse proportion of the time. So the time is actually 16 days and 48 days. So that means it is 1 by 16 plus 1 by 48, which will give you 1 by 12th part of the work. So the reciprocal of 1 by 12th part will be the actual number of days required to finish the task. So what is the total number of days required to finish the task? 12 days are required to finish the task if both of them are working together. So we will have to find the number of days required to finish the task if both of them are working together or simultaneously. So that is answer to this example. Moving into the next question, almost a similar pattern of a question. A is 4 times as efficient as B, so it becomes equal to X and 4X, and can finish the task 45 days ahead of B. So what is 45? 45 is equal to 3X, or it is 4X minus X, which becomes equal to 3X, and 3X becomes equal to 45. So what is X? X becomes equal to 15. So that means it is 15 and 4 times 15, which is 60. So 1 by 15 plus 1 by 60 is the ratio, or it is the total parts of the work done in a day. So it is 1 by 15 plus 1 by 60, which will give you 5 divided by 60, or 1 by 12th part in a day. So what is the total number of days required to finish the task if both are working simultaneously? It will be 12 days. That is the total number of days required to finish the task if both of them are working together. So this is all about the theory portions of the chapter Time and Work. Now we are moving into doing some large number of practice questions with respect to this chapter. So we will be discussing, we have already discussed the theory portions with respect to the initial starting portions of Time and Work. Then we have considered positive work and negative work. We have considered the concept of wages, and we have also discussed the concept of pipes and cisterns, which is another format of a positive and negative work. So that is all about the theory portions with respect to this chapter. Now we will be doing the practice questions associated with this chapter.